Hi, my name is Keith Trim, and I'm going to show you how I created my Scarecrow with my usable Scarecrow mask.
The first thing you will want to do is to dye your jeans with orange cloth dye. This will help simulate skin color. The dye can be purchased for less than $2. If you wish to lighten the color, you can add a touch of bleach or stain the jeans in advance with bleach to vary the mask and make it look like it was created from more than one piece. Next, cut off the jeans and you are ready to begin.
And now I'll show you how to create the mask. Got my pant leg. It's all dyed, chopped. First thing I gotta do is fit it. I want the seams on the sides so they don't show. Okay. Got my eye holes here. Mark. You don't want them too big. Now you have to decide if you want to have a mouth hole or not. Since this one is kind of has less neck to it, I'm going to go ahead and put a mouth hole in it. I'm not sure how it looks exactly, but got my nose, my eyes figured out. Now I gotta figure out the top of my head. So I'm gonna grab a bunch like this, pull it off. Take this. Okay, let's do another test run. Okay. Still good. Get rid of this seam here. Make a bunch of little cuts up here and start tearing. You kind of have a dreadlocks kind of look going on. The next thing to do, which is kind of the most time consuming, is putting the stitching into it. And the reason for this is to make it look like it was put together from different pieces of material. And it's kind of cool if you go through the eye hole, but it's also twice as hard to do finish. Got a little bit left over from my last one. Just kind of match up these things. You must sew it from the inside out. Now this one's a little different from my last couple. This one has a much longer hood. Had a wider base on it because it was a wider pair of jeans, and I left the mouth out. My original one, the same pair of jeans, I put a mouth in, so it's kind of a chin piece here. This one, no chin piece, so you're basically gonna be, you'll see everything from the chin down. In order to build the actual Scarecrow body, you'll need 2 pieces of wood. I chose a 2x2 for the main support and a 1x2 for the cross beam. I used 3 wood screws and my drill with a screw tip. My body's probably 6 foot tall. The arms are probably 4 foot. So you'll want to put on the jacket first, because if you don't, you'll never get the arms around it. I do a lot of furniture work here, so I have all kinds of scrap to choose from. If you don't, there's usually a scrap bin at Lowe's or Home Depot or whatnot. But it's a pretty simple, that's the simplest part of the build, is putting your body together. Another idea for adding interest to your project is when I built my Scarecrow, my cross beams were brand new, they were white and pretty. So I wanted to distress them a bit. So I got some charcoal fluid and I kind of lit them up. Got a nice charcoal brown. I wouldn't suggest doing this yourself at home, but another idea is taking a tool like this, and you can distress the wood and give it an aged look. Kind of like this. I don't remember if I told you about the overcoat, but I got it from a thrift store for $2.50. I tried to stain it and bleach it, but it had some sort of a stain proofing on it, so it didn't work. So I got me some rubber cement, tried that. It did stick, it looks okay, but I probably need to drag it behind a car or something to give it a little better worn look. But overall I'm happy with it. So thanks for joining me for this tutorial on how to make a working Scarecrow with a usable Scarecrow mask. Thanks.